welcome back to the Patty Sadler Show. I'm so happy to have you here joining us today. I have a great lineup of guests. We have Susan Birch and we have Matt Macedo, and I have a little poet here that's going to share some poetry with us. I'd like to introduce you today, Matt Macedo. Matt is a director, he's a writer, screenplay writer. He is a director, he's a producer, he is an amazing, talented young man, and
so much.
he is the creator of Drug of Choice, which is a it's a brutally honest and raw film about a teenager with a heroin addiction, is that correct?
Yeah.
And about second chances and so forth. So this is so exciting. I'm so excited. Let's take a look at his teaser, the movie teaser, because oh my gosh, it made me want more. Wow.
Yeah.
Just watching that teaser makes me totally want more. I mean, I can't imagine. It's incredible. Just
Thank
that
you
little
so
bit
much.
is so incredible. I'm so impressed.
Thank you so much.
So now tell me how this works. Now that you have created this movie, you've written it, and you've directed it. Now, am I correct in understanding that you have completed the movie?
It's wrapped.
Woo!
It is done.
That's
yes, so we're done
fantastic.
filming
Great.
it. Yeah, so we're done filming it.
Uh-huh.
Now I had it sent off to my composer who lives in Australia, and he's
Oh, wow.
actually making the music for it now. So
Wow.
as soon as I get that back, then it's completely edited, done,
Uh-huh.
and now it's going to have its reign with film festivals.
Okay, and then what happens through the film festivals? What's going to go on
So,
there?
unfortunately, because some film festivals require it not being shown publicly yet,
Uh-huh.
so it's going to be out of the public eye for quite some time until it's done with being shown at film festivals.
And then they choose certain movies, or how does that work? What do
Yeah,
they do
there's
at the
some
festivals?
genres and some like student films. I don't know if this would be thought of as a student film because I am a student at College of the Sequoias, so
Awesome.
I could be submitted under that too. But there's just different genres that you could submit under, and so hopefully it wins. I mean, not to sound egotistical or anything, but I think it's really brutal and really good. So I think it might win some.
Well, I've seen a little tidbit of what you've been doing, and I've seen some of your interviews, and I've seen some of your cast, and I can't help but think that this is going to be an amazing project. Tell me why you have such a passion for this particular show, what you've created here, the story of the teenager with the heroin. What was your passion there?
It's such a problem right now. I mean, it's record heights right now with problems with even heroin is skyrocketing again right now. So what is different now than before to teach people and even kids and even adults who have relapsed into it? What's different now to teach them to not do it? And people don't pay attention. They don't take meaning from anything that's simply telling them not to do it. So what Drug of Choice is, it's somewhat of a subconscious teaching tool in a way. Like, it's not a documentary, it's scripted, but what it's doing is it's actually showing what's really happening, and it's really brutal, mind you. And it's just subconsciously telling someone not to do drugs in a way. It's showing really, instead of coming out and saying don't do it, it's showing what's happening to this person from doing it.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What is your mighty message for this show? What is the mighty message that you're trying to portray besides, well, of course, not do drugs, but how would you say it in a way that suits you?
I mean, it's Drug of Choice is just, it's a story, you know, and it's a story of second chances. It's a story of drug addiction. It's a story of coming over and I don't know what the word for it, but getting over the drug abuse, you know, and it's
overcoming
just,
it.
Yeah, and overcoming it.
Yeah.
And so there's multiple bullet points of positive reinforcements
Wow.
from the actual film. Yeah.
And so, can you maybe share with us what brought you to do this in the first place?
Yeah, like just I think it was some school projects that I had, and I saw the statistics of it. And I'm a storyteller, you know, I'm a director, I'm a writer, I like telling stories.
Yeah.
And so if there's a problem out there and I can address it, why not tell a story, you know, and aim for that, you know? So that's really how it came to be.
Wow.
And I mean, Drug of Choice has been in production since late 2013, you know, and it's just now, it's over a year now that we're done. And I mean, the film's only like half an hour long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you involved in any projects for fundraising for this type of a?
Not yet,
Okay.
but we will be soon. As soon as the actual project is completely done, we're going to be creating either a GoFundMe, Indiegogo, Kickstarter, any one of those crowdfunding sources to where we could actually bring money in. Because this was all fun. It was all completely free. Actors worked for free. We got locations for free. Everybody volunteered their time. It was such a blessing. It was amazing. But film festivals cost money, you know, they do. Some early submissions can cost like $25 up to $50, and then late submissions cost anywhere between $80 and $100 per film festival.
Right.
And that's not even guaranteeing you're winning. That's just submitting. That's just uploading.
Just getting
the
you
project.
in there.
Yeah.
Just getting you in there
Yeah.
to show.
And so that's what the fundraising thing is going to be, is actually bringing the money in to. I can't say this live, to surprise my actors with paying them something, maybe.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Give them a little bonus,
yeah,
right?
you know,
for
because
putting in their
they've done
efforts.
everything, you know.
Yeah, and they're
without
portraying it.
Yeah, without them, it would be a story on a piece of paper.
Right.
You know, so hopefully surprise them, but also to submit this film to film festivals where, you know, that's where it needs to be, and also. It's going to be in DVD form for people to purchase too after it's had its reign with film festivals,
cool. That's
and I'm going to be
awesome.
I'm going to be giving them to rehab centers and
Wow.
treatment centers and all
Wow.
that.
That in itself is really huge because, you know, not only that in the schools and so forth. I think if the kids can see this could be a really powerful tool to help them to stay away from making that choice. I think it's a really important message that you have. I'm really excited. Now you've written the script for this. Are you going to have a book out on it too, or is it just going to be scripted? Or
No,
you're
it's
gonna-
it's well, actually what I'm going to do is, because since the script is completely copyrighted, you know, I will be selling copies of the script online on our website.
Wow.
Yeah, and they'll be autographed by all the cast members and.
Oh wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we get a hold of you or check you out? Are you on Facebook or do you have
I
a
am on
website?
Facebook, yeah, and all the links are actually available to get to through the website, which is drugofchoice.co. You know, I dropped the M on the end instead of .com. It's .co because it's cheaper. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, everything is available through there. You could watch the trailer through there, and there will be an updated trailer soon since the film is done. And there will you could purchase apparel through there. You could purchase the script through there. You could see all the links to my Facebook and the pages and the movie's Facebook and all that too.
Okay, and your actors, how many people are I'm sure you have had many people involved in the process of this movie, correct? Well, how many people are you having in the movie? How is it do you have a lot of actors?
So far, there has been just we have.
Who are your main actors?
Well, I have one main actor who is Berto Releo. He's the main character.
And he's good.
Yeah, yeah, you can tell.
he-
That little,
I just saw
his
that,
facial
yeah.
expression was
Yeah,
just,
he's
oh
good.
man.
But then we have him, and then I have just so many people on board too, like my assistant in a way. Her name is Brittany, and she played an actress in the film, and she was my assistant too, and she was
Wow.
makeup artist, and she would do the hair.
Oh,
people
you've
and
got a
everything.
group of talented people.
Yeah, it's awesome. And
So-
and what's crazy too is, you know, we keep saying that this story is so brutal. I have a few actors a part of the film that are recovered drug addicts.
Wow.
And why we say it's so brutal is because during one of the scenes, the person that, I don't want to say their name, but the person that was helping out with the project, or that is helping out with the project, and helped us make this scene look so real. He couldn't even be in the same room while we were filming it because
can
it could be a
imagine.
trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people coming from recovery, they have triggers like that,
Mhm.
and it makes it very difficult. I imagine it was very difficult for some of these people
Oh, yeah.
to participate in this movie,
Mhm.
but also it's such a great creation of, of love
Mhm.
to give to the world and help them to save them from something that's so harmful.
Yeah.
So-
And I know it sounds so cliche, because everybody says it now, but what's the goal of the project is to save a life. And it
Yeah.
sounds so cliche because people can say that for anything now. For a skateboard video, it's to save a life, but
Wow.
so many people say that, but this is honestly, it's truly to save a life. That's what the goal
You're
is.
saving a whole soul, you're saving a
Yeah.
whole life, you're saving a whole long life.
Mhm.
Not only just for a day of life, you're saving their whole being.
Mhm.
And I
And
think
their
that's
memory.
that's just really amazing.
Mhm.
So now these actors and actresses that you have, are they also student actors and actresses? or
Yeah,
are
they
from-
are. Yeah,
are?
I have a select few that are students still, and then some. I mean, everybody part of the project, they're under 25.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a
So-
great little team of friends that we all get together and.
So
and
everybody's
create something.
affected, and you have people that have recovery, and so to them, I'm sure this project is really special.
Yeah.
As they get to make a difference in other people's life through their experience
Mhm.
and sharing that. Well, I am so excited about this movie. So
you.
I'm hoping that it will go to those festivals, it will win
Yes.
big prizes, and that you can use it for a tool to make a difference in people's life. I
Mhm.
have to tell you, I think that I'd like to congratulate you on
Thank you so much.
taking on this project, because it is a very important message that you're sharing.
Yeah,
And
thank
is
you.
there anything else you'd like to tell the studio, or the audience, that about your movie or about?
Just check us out. The website, www.drugofchoice.co, and there you can get a hold of me if you have any questions. It has my personal Facebook on there. It has our email on there. And just if you have any other further questions, or even if you would like to, since we don't have the crowdfunding site available yet, if you would like to make a donation right now before any of that's set up, you can contact us through that website.
Awesome, and he'll also be posted, we'll be posting it up on the Patty Sadler Show on Facebook, so you'll be seeing him around. And I want to thank you for being here.
Yes,
It's such a
thank you
pleasure to
so
meet
much.
you,
Thank
and
you.
and thank you so much for sharing with us your
Yeah.
creation.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for having me.
Please stay tuned, and we'll see you after the break with Susan Birch.